Okay, it's about 10 a.m. in Brooklyn, New York. I have a show tonight at 9 in Washington, D.C. The show's paying me $75, but the bus ticket and the hotel and all that stuff would cost way more than 75 bucks. So my goal is I want to see if I can get down there for free, sleep for free, and come back and make $75 on the show. So my friend Aaliyah kindly offered to drive me to the train station.
It's dangerous. No, you're gonna get hurt.
I waited in the bushes by the train tracks for a couple hours so I wouldn't be seen by the other trains that were going by. And then finally I saw one pulling out onto the southbound track, and so I hopped on. Right when we pulled out of the station, we drove through a bunch of suburbs, and so I kind of had to hide down near the wheel well so no one would see me, and it was super loud. But then finally we started going through a forest, and I was able to climb around the train a little bit, and it was beautiful. The platform I was sitting on was super nice. I really just could chill. I figured that because I had to eat anyways that day, that shouldn't count against my $75. Okay, so the train stopped. It seems like it's not going to keep going for the night, which sucks. I'm in Pennsylvania. I thought it was going to keep going to DC. Turns out it's not. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to get to the show. I have 2.5, 3 hours. I think I'm going to go into the nearest highway and try to hitchhike my way there. Whoa, we'll see how that goes. We were stopped for about an hour. I took the time to check out the cargo. I guess someone really needed a bunch of rocks and then rusty metal. I got off the train and I ended up in this suburban neighborhood. I was gonna walk to the nearest highway and try to hitchhike, and so I needed to make a sign. And so I was trying to find cardboard, and literally there was so much cardboard on the ground. It's like God heard my cries. Here's my little dumb sign. I only had a ballpoint pen and I was really worried no one was gonna take me seriously because of it. Wait, it took me about an hour and a half of waiting to get picked up. Yo, what's up? This super nice guy came in this truck and we talked for a while, told me about his kids and stuff, but he did ask me not to film him, so I have no footage from that. But I made it to DC. Time to change, make myself look presentable, and do some comedy.
You guys have no idea how hard it was for me to get here, okay? You have literally no idea.
A lot of the times before a comedy show, I get really in my head. I'm like, why do I spend so much time and effort doing this thing that is at the end of the day kind of meaningless? But then when a show's going well, I am the greatest. I am so smart. I am so funny. And that's probably not healthy.
He won the Pokemon Card Championship the same year that he lost his virginity, and there's not a good age to do both of those things.
But after the show, I was really feeling myself, and I had to figure out where to sleep that night. So I was like, I should go to a bar and meet a girl. And that didn't work, so I'm sleeping on this roof. Alright, so I was on the roof and I was feeling so good. I was about to fall asleep and I felt a raindrop. And I was like, oh no. And I looked at my phone and it turns out that it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow. So I've made the 70 bucks from the show. And the whole point of this was to do stand-up comedy and make $70. Is there a way that I can make the $70 and turn it into more money? And then I'll use that more money to buy a bus ticket, and that way I keep my $70. And so I was like, oh, I know a place where you can make $70 into more money. Casinos might be the most beautiful place on earth. Okay, so the game we're playing is called Roulette. Roulette, you put your money on either red or black, and if it hits red or black, then you get double your money back. So I put all the money I made from the show, $75, on red. Woo! Oh wait, I just got yelled at for filming, so I'm gonna try to be quick with this, but it just worked. We got it. Woo! Oh wait, I'm gonna figure out how to get home now. And that's how you make $75 doing stand-up comedy. You don't want to know what it takes to make 100.